what's up? I am back and I had a great time in Cabo, and the airports were actually, the San Diego airport had more people than I honestly thought. I thought it would be more like the airport in Cabo, but I was just like, oh wow, there's quite a bit. Not like how airports are normally. Empty compared to airports are normally. But the one in Cabo, there was almost nobody. And I was like, what? This is like a ghost town. It's crazy. But it's also understandable, you know, with everything going on with COVID. It's understandable that people don't want to fly right now. They're scared. And that's fine, you know. Obviously, you know, during the whole time at the airport, you keep your mask on. Being on the plane, you keep your mask on. And honestly, that doesn't bother me. And the only time you could take it off is if you're eating or drinking. But, you know, like when you're at a restaurant and you're eating, drinking, you know, you could take it off. But if you're not, even if you're sitting in your seat, you have to have it on. And how they do it, going to Cabo, my mom and dad sat next to each other, and then there was no one else. I had a row to myself. If it was not an hour and 10-minute flight, I probably would have laid down and taken a nap. I've just been like, this is nice. International flights, like going to Europe or coming from Europe, are probably really great because actually I have an aunt and uncle that came from Germany. They live in Arizona, but they went to Germany in July. No, they went to Germany in January. My bad. And they ended up being stuck there. So they just recently, a couple days ago, came back and they texted me, oh, I landed in LAX. And I was like, welcome back to America. Welcome to problems. America's been turned upside down currently, and I'm like, you're probably best just staying in Germany for right now. But anyway, you know, they each had their own row, and they were able to lay down instead of like, when I went to Germany in October last year, well, it's not October yet, so yeah, last year, we just reclined the seats back, and then the things just turned out, so like, you know, it was nice. But now you can act like, because they're trying to social distance, you get your own row. You know, or there's the seat in the middle or something. You know, one will get a window seat, one will get an aisle seat. And that's not too bad, honestly. But they're trying to keep the distance, so the majority of the people, they get their own row. So actually, it's not that bad with flying. Flights are cheaper. You can go, I think it was, it's just a lot less money, like half the price of what it would normally be. And not a lot of people are going. You can have your own row, and it's not that bad. It's, you know, if you're comfortable with flying and just having a mask on the entire time, then that's about it. But that's the only thing I would say is different, is everything is just empty. Planes are at like probably less, like, well, obviously less, but like half or less than half capacity than they would, like, instead of being full. It's like, and the airports are empty pretty much. There's like almost nobody there. It is crazy. So, being in Cabo was great. There was a few times that there was some things that had happened and I didn't record for a while, so I was hoping to record stuff like every day, But stuff had happened. My mom ended up in being admitted in the hospital for 24 hours. So, you know, that kind of, me and my dad were just kind of upset, and I didn't want to record anything and talk about it. Plus, I feel like that would be, I would want that to be up to her if I go into that. And we didn't really do anything. We just stayed pretty much in the room and was waiting for my mom to text and be like, hey, they're going to be releasing me, so then we could take a taxi down to the hospital that she was at and pick her up. And then some of the other stuff I would have loved to record. We did excursions, like we did ATVs. They limited how many people. So we did ATVs. We did snorkeling, which was really cool. Would definitely do snorkeling again. Yeah, ATVs, snorkeling, the sunset cruise I was able to record. I put that in a video. And the night my mom came back, there was like that Mexican themed night, and it was just different dances of like cultures in like Mexico, and that was really cool. That was like, at first I wasn't going to record anything, and then I'm like, actually this is kind of cool. I might actually record this. So I did. But yeah, there's a couple things I was like, man, if I had like a GoPro or something, I would have been able to like do this, but I didn't have one. But you know, eventually I will get one. So I do like scuba diving or snorkeling. I can like have something. But yeah, and like the next few days after she got out of the hospital, we did the ATV and snorkeling, and that really was cool. The water is so blue. There's so much beautiful fish. I wanted to see sharks. Honestly, I would go snorkeling and like want to see sharks. I love the ocean. It's great. And I like doing new things like that too. So, but you know, if you're at all interested, going to Cabo is really cheap, and they're very, very, very safe. Honestly, I wish the US took precautions like this, because it's very efficient. Before you get into like a taxi, if you don't have like a rental car, before you get into like a taxi or anything, or going into a restaurant or any building, they have these like mats that are like that deep, and you step in it. It has this like sanitizer kind of like solution, and you step on it, it gets the bottom part of your shoe, and like before going into well, just everywhere, you step on that, and they have like a mat that will like dry the bottom of your feet, your shoes. And they everywhere, like before getting into a taxi, they check the driver's temperature, they check your temperature, sanitize, and you step on the mat. Before going in the hotel, they would take your bags, sanitize them, wipe them down, spray them and everything, and then put them in sanitary boxes and bring it up to your room, and then take them out. And they wear gloves and everything, so it's really great. And I was actually, when we got back, so then I can go back to physical therapy, I was actually tested for COVID, and I'm negative, so that is great. Yay! Being negative. I wasn't worried anyway with all the precautions they're taking. But yeah, I would definitely go back to Cabo with or without COVID. Like, not me having it, like during COVID or not, you know, I would definitely go back. And you know, especially knowing that they took such great precautions. Also, we did a spa day. My mom and dad did a couples massage. I got my own massage. Like, we used the facilities, like the mineral pools, and that was really cool. Sauna, steam room, waterfall, shower, kind of thing. Just like a bunch of stuff. And me and my mom got a pedicure. So it was just really nice, really relaxing. Come back to the US and it's like, we were relaxed. But yeah, I think it's great. I would definitely take another trip, whether you have to wear a mask on a plane or not. You know, I don't see a problem with it, and with flights being super cheap right now. Hell, I would even fly to Florida just to, like, I'm like, you know, Disneyland isn't opening. I'm just gonna fly to Florida, go to Disney World. It'll be a great time. Let's just do it. Let's commit. You know what I mean? So, you gotta find joy in something. You know, there's a lot of negativity going on right now in the world. Everyone is suffering somewhere. And, you know, just make the best of, like, the little things and enjoy life. And I think with enjoying life and being happy and looking at the little things and, like, just being happy about, even be like, you know, being thankful that, you know, you're still healthy and you're still okay, is like something to, it is something to be grateful for. You know, some people, especially right now, aren't that fortunate. And, you know, so embrace the little things. And, you know, everyone in the world, you know, we're all in this together. And just, I don't know. I forgot the word I was gonna say. But yeah, you know, also, I had been back for a while, but I had recently gone to the hospital, and we're still working on that, but I had an anaphylaxis, a severe allergic reaction where, like, if you don't know what that is, like, severe allergic reaction where your throat closes and you stop breathing or have a hard time breathing. I had to be intubated. They stuck a tube down my throat, and you know, I'm saying I think I kind of went over some of it, you know, in a previous video where it showed I was in the hospital, but, you know, I was just there for a couple of days. I was intubated for almost 24 hours, and right now I'm just trying to get allergy tested and get all that checked out. So nothing real exciting. I have to stay on Benadryl every 6 hours. I have to keep taking Benadryl every 6 hours. So I'm constantly tired. Constantly. And that, you know, it's keeping me from not having an allergic reaction. And that's thumbs up for that. So anyway, that's kind of, I just kind of wanted to more go over, because I know some people are scared about flying and traveling right now during COVID, and I just wanted to say it's really not that scary, at least in my opinion. No, everyone is different, but in my opinion, I don't think it's that scary. You know, the only thing is there are more restrictions, and the pilot even said, you know, we'd let, you know, wear your mask, you know, I know you don't want to, but you got to, like, he made a joke, I don't remember exactly what it was. Oh, he had said, you know, it's like brushing your teeth. You might not want to, but everyone around you would appreciate it. So wear your mask and keep yourself and everyone safe, and that's really the only thing that's different, that and everything being so empty. So, and talking to several people that have flown, they're like, yeah, it's actually better. It's not as crowded, it's more empty, and it's, like, actually kind of nice. So, yeah, I just thought I'd talk about that, and maybe this might ease some people's minds in flying right now, and like, you know, things are, it's fine. And I think things should start opening up again, and you know, going on 8 months of everything being locked down, I think things will be okay if we just stay safe and we take these safety precautions, and you know, we just don't do stuff that, if you know, if you think you might be sick, stay home. You know, just common sense and being safe, social distance, wear a mask. You could still go out and do stuff, just be safe. Well, stay safe out there, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!